The two places are only 150 miles apart, but to a farm boy born in 1948, that distance must have seemed like a trip to the moon. If, that is, Jim Klingman of Chapel, Nebraska even knew of Greeley, Colorado back then. Jim was his parents' only son, destined, it seemed, to take over the family farm. But after riding a tractor from sunrise to sunset from the time he was 10 to his graduation from high school, Jim knew one thing. He didn't want to be a farmer. So he headed to Northeastern Junior College in Sterling, Colorado. Despite being 10 times larger than Chapel, it was a bit of a disappointment. There was nothing to do there, Jim recalled, nowhere to go. He performed well in courses such as mechanical drawing, but a trusted professor suggested that Jim's drawings, though technically strong, lacked imagination and style. "We need to put you in an art class," the prof said. That class, as fate would have it, was pottery. He headed to Greeley and the University of Northern Colorado in 1968, gaining a BA in art education and minor in industrial arts in 1972. His UNC art teacher, Dick Luster, his friend, Jennifer Noff, and the head of the UNC art department, Herb Schumacher, were instrumental in Jim's development, becoming some of the most influential people of Jim's career. Klingman undertook graduate studies in studio ceramics at UNC. He later moved on to graduate studies at Loretta Heights College in Denver, where Professors Jim and Nan McKennell highly valued his work, and, in his own words, funneled patrons to my studio for years. Jim married the love of his life, Vicki Cox, in 1976, and the couple, their children and grandchildren, reside in Colorado to this day. After graduation from UNC, Jim became heavily involved in the city's visual arts community. His ceramics studio has been open full-time since 1979. Its current self-designed version was built in 1999. Inside the studio, visitors become immediately immersed in the delicate, colorful, and unique designs that have become Jim's nationally recognized and awarded trademarks. His works have been featured in several esteemed art publications, and exhibitions of his work have graced galleries in cities all over Colorado and the United States. But the farm kid from Chapel, Nebraska, is not being honored for his local pottery acclaim alone. In addition to his immense talent, that potter from Greeley, as he is known, has always shared his love of art with others by teaching, conducting countless workshops, and giving thousands of hours as a volunteer. As vice chairman of the Greeley Art Commission for 14 years, serving on the commission's master planning committee for 23 years, he headed such projects as the North 11th Avenue Bridge beautification. A board member of both Arts Alive and the Greeley Arts Legacy, he has given his time and talent to a multitude of organizations. Perhaps Jim's most visible contribution to the city is the Madison Main Art Gallery, co-founded in 1987 with Jennifer Noff. This unique art cooperative sits just north of the university campus, featuring works by local visual artists. Jim was president of the co-op from 1986 to 1998. Recently, a naive buyer of Jim's work asked, "Will these mugs hold up in my microwave?" Jim replied, "Well, my kiln heats them up to 2,350 degrees Fahrenheit, so I think they'll stand up to a little old microwave pretty well." Jim Klingman's talent, gentleness, and understated eloquence about his art have stood up pretty well over the years, too. His ability to share these gifts is what makes his legacy of art in Greeley radiate to the highest degree.